Who got so high they thought they were Garfield?
Oh, Vanessa. Oh, that's Vanessa.
Are you kidding me? Like half the time I'm talking to Vanessa, she's high on something.
Okay,
There's
but
about-
I can handle my weed.
No,
Yeah.
Vanessa, I'm so sorry. This guy's sober. This guy.
But I'm sober for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
There was no way. There's no way in hell that there was
Do you
a
ever
moment that
wonder
you were
what
high.
my rock bottom was? Because you've never asked.
It's
What if
weird
it
that you've
was?
never
I
asked
thought
me.
I
It's
was
on a
cartoon.
Monday
That's
under
right.
a bunch of
Something about
lasagna.
Garfield screams Vanessa.
Fiona, historically, as of recently, does not handle being really high very well because she went on a shroom trip recently.
Yeah.
Oh, is this when you told her that aliens were coming?
And she started panicking and spiraling, thinking.
I went on Twitter. I went on the Explore page.
It could have been you, because
Well-
it's not weed high.
Yeah.
It just said
Ooh,
hi.
It just
could've
said
been
hi.
you.
Who got so high? Usually not weed when you're hallucinating.
Yeah, so it might be you.
Let's lock in our guesses. Gina, who do you think?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, who do you think?
Cassim.
Cass, who do you think?
Because you picked me, I'm picking you. Vanessa.
It's a retaliatory pick.
It's a
Yeah.
retaliatory pick.
Fiona?
Vanessa.
Will the person who got so high they thought they were Garfield please take a sip of their drink?
Yeah. So, I mean, not shocking. Not shocking. Not shocking. I knew it.
So what had happened was, this was actually the first time I ever got high. My brother and his friends had an edible out, and they were like, don't eat this. And when your sibling says, don't eat this, you eat the entire thing. And it was an edible about this big. And I thought it was a single serving. It was actually gonna be split between 6 people.
Oh my God, Nessa.
It was
Good
well
night.
over. It was well over
That's
1,000
a good
milligrams.
night.
And then my brother decided to lock me in my room because he was like, "You will get into trouble this way." So I climbed out my window. So I went to Subway to order a sandwich. I actually didn't order anything. I just sat there for a really long time and then
did you
expected a sandwich
Get there,
to
you
happen.
just
I
crawled
walked.
on all fours. Okay.
I walked.
Okay, good.
I walked a very treacherous walk. And then after a while, I realized I didn't actually order anything. I was just staring at a Subway sandwich artist waiting for them to give me food.
Somewhere out there, there's a Subway sandwich artist terrified of you and telling
I just
stories
came
about
in
you.
and just stared at her.
They're so
and then
used to it,
then I
it
realized
sounds
that I
like.
didn't order anything, and I just went, "I'm sorry," and I left. And I was really sick, and I threw up in a government mailbox because in my head I was like, if I throw up in the street, I'm gonna get yelled at, so I'm gonna throw up in a receptacle. It was Mother's Day weekend, so I threw up on a lot of Mother's Day cards.
Wah,
Wah. And then I walked home and I called my mom, and she played the voicemail for me the next day, and I was crying, and I said, "Mom, I'm Garfield, and if you stop talking to me, they're not gonna draw me anymore. So I need you to talk to me."
How old were you?
I was 22 years old, and it was the first time I had ever.
So that's older than I thought you were going to say.
I thought by half a decade.
Too old.
Okay.
Too old.